Weapons-free workplace. Table of contents. Weapons-free workplace. Purpose. Scope. Policy statement. Responsibilities and oversight. Signs. Asking questions. Reporting and investigations. First, we will talk about your responsibility. And second, reporting helplines. Discipline and other consequences. Revision and revocation. Policy review and revision. Purpose. It is the policy of the company to maintain a work environment that is safe for all persons. To achieve this objective, the company has established a weapons-free workplace policy. Scope. This policy is an enterprise-wide policy and shall apply to all Sysco associates and employees of any Sysco subsidiary, hereinafter collectively referred to as U. Compliance with this policy shall be an expectation of all associates, contractors, and visitors. Policy statement. It is the policy of the company that the possession of weapons on company premises is prohibited. Possession of weapons on company premises include garages and parking lots to the extent not prohibited by local law. Weapons include all firearms, whether licensed or not, illegal knives, explosive weapons, nightsticks, knuckles, and similar items. This prohibition does not apply to firearms or other weapons in the possession of bona fide law enforcement personnel or licensed third-party private security personnel. The company may, for reasonable cause, inspect any package, desk, purse, toolbox, vehicle, computer, or other personal belonging brought onto company premises as part of its efforts to ensure compliance with this policy. If laws having jurisdiction in which Sysco operates differ from this company policy, the company will follow the local law. Responsibilities and oversight. The Security Department and the Legal Department share responsibility for guidance, advice, and implementation of this policy. To ensure and support compliance with this policy, the company has designated the following. Director, Security, serves as the business owner with overall responsibility for implementation of the policy. Legal Department serves to support the Security Department as necessary, particularly in investigations and local law issues. Signs. 1. At each public entrance to a Sysco-owned, leased, or rented location within the United States, a sign shall be posted in a location that is conspicuous to all who could enter. 2. Signs shall have required wording or pictogram that prohibits firearms and weapons. Signs shall be of the quality that they will not fade due to the elements. 3. Where applicable, sign verbiage and construction will comply with laws having jurisdiction for that location. 4. International facilities. The posting of no firearms signs in international facilities will be dictated by the laws and norms for the country and at the discretion of the facility senior management. Asking questions. Whenever you have a question about this policy or are unsure about its requirements, you must get the help necessary to be able to comply with the policy's requirements. For questions, contact your HR business partner, Sysco's Security Department, or the Legal Department. Reporting and investigations. 1. Your responsibility. It is your obligation to report any known or suspected violation to the company. Any officer, employee, agent, or other Sysco person who is aware of a possible violation of this policy or the law must immediately report it to their supervisor or call the local law enforcement authorities if the situation presents an immediate danger. You can also report through the helpline or notify the Sysco Corporate Security Department or Legal Department. 2. Reporting helplines. Toll-free phone line 1-877-777-4020. http://ethicsline.sysco.com, a confidential web-based online reporting vehicle. Secure, anonymous. HR business partner. Director, Corporate Security. Sysco General Counsel. Investigation of a possible violation. Sysco will investigate all reports. If a reporting person chooses to remain anonymous, the scope and outcome of the investigation may be impacted. It is important that reporting persons do not conduct their own investigations. Investigations of alleged violations may involve complex legal issues, and acting on one's own may compromise the integrity of the investigation. Retaliation prohibited. Sysco strictly prohibits retaliating against anyone who uses the reporting system to report suspected misconduct or wrongdoing. Sysco will not tolerate any harassment or intimidation of anyone who makes a report in good faith. Discipline and other consequences. Violation of this policy will result in discipline up to and including termination of employment or commercial relationships with Sysco. Sysco requires strict adherence to this policy, except where a more stringent law exists in the relevant country where the company does business. In those circumstances, the more stringent law shall prevail. Waiver. The provisions of this policy shall not be waived. Revision and revocation. This policy may be revised or revoked by the policy owner at any time, without advance notice or cause. Policy review and revision. This policy shall be reviewed annually or more frequently as required by changes in legal, regulatory, or Sysco requirements, or to correct identified deficiencies. This policy supersedes all previous versions. Executive Policy Owner, EVP Administration. Policy Owner, Director, Security. Prepared by VP, Compliance. Effective date, July 1, 2016. Policy Location, Policy Library. Version No. 2. Reason for revision, none.